Hello everyone, and welcome back to Daily Update 1000 Day Challenge. This is day 637, so let's get things started. Alright, so first and foremost, there isn't much of a major change across the board in terms of daily market structure and daily market structure trend itself and the trend itself. Yes, you can look in terms of S&P 500 and Nasdaq wise, we're still trending very closely towards the key support region itself, which is the previous low itself. So if that support doesn't hold true, it's very much likely that we could break a very strong break towards the downside. What is potentially having that now is potential double bottom, but that's on the condition that we bounce strongly, perhaps within the next coming today, or at the very minimum by the end of next week itself. If that does not happen within the next 3 to 5 candlestick itself on the daily chart, it definitely does spark towards and leans towards more further bearish momentum in that sense. And if you look in terms of the ASC chart itself, similarly, same thing. Okay, so on the flip side, on the China market, it's a little bit of a slight change, but I wouldn't say a drastic change. We do see some sort of life in the ASC chart itself, with a decent kind of red bearish, bullish kind of candlestick, hammer kind of candlestick formation. But bearing in mind, it still formed below the key horizontal resistance itself, so that's still definitely something to look into. Well, in addition, if you look further down on KREF itself, I would say there was a attempted bounce on the D chart. The D chart itself, but it still remained relatively weak in terms of the strength, in terms of the price range itself. So do bear in mind, I do see that as long as we do not have a strong enough bounce, especially at the 20 exponential and 50 simple moving average is the key resistance on the daily chart itself, then we still potentially could still be seeing further downside in that sense. And finally, for Bitcoin itself, I do see that there's a current bounce on the forward chart, but it's heavily rejected, and the strength-wise does not look good. So like what I mentioned, if we do see some sort of consolidation over here, clear low, a clear high, a lower high, if we do form somewhat like a lower high over here, and we consolidate over the weekend over here to potentially break out towards on the opening of the end of the weekend itself, so on the Monday or the Tuesday itself, I do see very much likely that we could break strongly towards the downside, in which case I'll be very keen to put a sell stop on the right below the 38K region itself. But until a clear formation has happened itself, I will not be looking for a sell stop order simply because you could still have some sort of false break and a bounce towards the upside of things. And even if I do enter with a sell stop order over here, also be extremely cautious. The stop loss will be extremely tight. And in addition to that, if we have a breakdown and then a quick close above it, then I will disregard it, something like this. If we have a quick close above it, I'll quickly close out the trade just as well. Otherwise, that's more or less about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to provide your comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.